Hello, welcome back to the Football Rig. Back again with another watch along, but this time in the UCL, the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. One of our favorite competition over the year, where the big teams, we see the clashes, we see the drama, we see everything here, man. Hit the like button, first of all, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And big up to Dantrum in the house. Welcome, my bro. How you doing, my friend? But tonight, Arsenal are going ahead or away against Inter Milan Internazionale. It's a tough ground to go to. San Siro is not an easy ground to go. It's a very tough ground. I mean, people call it San Siro, but the Inter Milan, we have to give respect to the Inter Milan fans and call it Giuseppe Meazza. So it's away in the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. A very good lineup, I would say, from Arteta. And Inter Milan are going strong because they have to. I mean, Arsenal, at the end of the day, they are sitting 18 points. They are 3 points ahead of the nearest or the second, which is Bayern München. For me, this game, honestly speaking, and we mentioned this a lot with the groups and with the friends as well in the core pod. We said I wouldn't really go very strong, and I wouldn't be really emotional about it if we do lose it. And this is genuine for me, guys. And the reason why I say this is because we are 18 points. We are 3 points clear. And if we lose this, we're going to go versus Almaty, which is a very, they just lost 4-1 against Club Brugge, who we smacked 4, I guess. So if we don't win this game and we actually lose it, I'm quite certain that we're going to win in the last game versus Almaty. And that's why, from Arsenal perspective, the most important thing is, yeah, of course we want to win. Obviously, nobody likes to lose, but I wouldn't really commit to it if that makes any sense. And why I say that, is because we need to keep our players fit. This is what's important. The Premier League is our bread and butter. This is the tournament that we need to focus on, and that would demand our players to be fit and ready, because we saw that we dropped points against Nottingham Forest, even though all our rivals actually dropped points. Aston Villa, Manchester City, and we actually gained 1 point. I mean, if we're being technical about it, but nevertheless, this is the lineup that Arteta set up the team. Raya as a goalkeeper, Timber on the right, and I think why the reason why I selected Timber, because he wants to manage the minutes giving to Benny Blanco. Ben White, because he has the tendencies and he's injury prone, so I think he's managing his minutes. He's not giving him as much just to care for Ben White. Saliba, and we're seeing, and guess who's back? Mosquera, guys. Mosquera is back. I'm so happy to see Mosquera, which gives us an opportunity to rest a defender, one of the defenders that we have, either Saliba or Magalhaes. But this time we have Gabriel on the bench, and Mosquera is playing instead. Skelly on the left. I'm happy to see Skelly on the lineup, and this is a big stage for Skelly. He hasn't really been good this season, but I'm happy he's getting his opportunity, and I hope he seizes this opportunity, because you're not going to get many opportunities once Hincapié and Calafiores are back and fit. But okay, Zubimendi, Marino, Eze, that's a very good midfield. I like it from Arteta. Saka on the right, Jesus up front, and Trossard on the left. So from a perspective of Arsenal, they've done some rotation. They arrested Odegaard, they arrested Gabriel Magalhaes, but it's still a strong lineup. Even Rice is rested, and that's what is important for me, is resting Declan Rice. That is very crucial for Arsenal in the long term, in the long run, and especially for the Premier League and the other competitions that we are in, like the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, or the League Cup. These are the games where we're going to depend on Rice heavily. So I'm happy to see him resting today. On the other hand, I think Inter Milan, I mean, if we have any Inter Milan fans here, I mean, I only know Mo, that he's an Inter Milan fan, but I think this is their strongest 11. I'm seeing Bastoni, I'm seeing Dimarco, Lautaro Martinez, Thuram, Barella, Zelensky. So I think they're going strong because they need to. So let's look quickly on the lineup, I would say, or the table of the Champions League, where Inter Milan are sitting. Inter Milan are 6th in the Champions League table. and they are 12 points. So yeah, they are in the mixture. I'm sorry, guys, I'm getting so out here. Inter Milan are in the mixture, and understandably why they would go with a strong lineup. They need the win. They need, because their position is not secured whatsoever when it comes to the top 8, which gives you an advantage, and you qualify straight away to the round of 16th instead of going to the knockout phase. So Inter Milan needs to go strong, and they actually need to win, and it matters to them more than us, because for us, we're 18 points, 3 points clear from Bayern Munich. We haven't lost yet, thank God, and we haven't even drawn in the Champions League. We actually won every single game, and if we lose, like I said, and we win against Almaty, I think we're going to secure either, first or second. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Sammy's back. Hey man, how we doing, Denzel? How are we doing, bro? All good, man. But hey, for us as Arsenal, I'm happy with the lineup. I think Arteta has set a good line starting 11. This is very good, and he also rested players. I would love to see Havertz given minutes. I would love to see even Nwaneri. And by the way, there's a huge news about Nwaneri. I'm sure most of the Arsenal fans are already aware about the here we go to Marseille, but we're going to cover that tomorrow in the news Arsenal news drill down, where I'm going to cover mostly what are all the news that are surrounding Arsenal and what's updated and what's going on with the football club in that aspect. But I'm not really going to talk about it here. But you can give minutes as well to Havertz, Madueke, even Norgard. I'm surprised I haven't seen Norgard. I would have played Norgard, to be honest. I don't know why he hasn't played Norgard. Instead of Zubamendi, I would have played Norgard. Honestly speaking, I would have played Norgard just for the sake of resting as well as Zubamendi, because I think Zubamendi is also a key player in the Arsenal squad, and he's been a very strong with a partnership with Declan Rice in the midfield. I think he has been pivotal for Arsenal, and yeah, so I would have rested him here as well. I understand it's Inter Milan, and I have no disrespect to the team whatsoever, but as I said, from looking at it from Arsenal perspective, and the season that we have, and we're competing, like I said, in 4 competitions, so it's crucial, very very important for us to rotate the player. I love watching City's downfall. Man, I left them 2-0. I don't know what's the scoreline right now, so please update me on that. I left them 2-0 down, and it was like minute 50, I don't remember, 55th minute or something like that as well. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait until the end and see if it's actually the start of their demise. 3-1. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Hey man, just to show you guys, it's not always about the money, and it's not always, signing the good players like Semenyo's and Margay and all that stuff, and still you're using from Gilmet, man, or Bodo Glimt, or whatever the name of this club is. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, that one I heard about. I heard about the red card. 2 yellow cards, I think was. I haven't really watched the game, so I'm not really going to pretend that I know what happened there, but I'm happy with the results. So thank you for the update, Dantrum. And I hope the repercussions of this game goes further than just the Champions League, and they actually, yeah, I want to watch also Hamza too. I want to see what he's gonna say about that. But yeah, about the game, I'm happy that they lost, and I hope it has, like I said, repercussions when it comes to their league form. If it impacts their league form, I'm gonna be so happy, to know that City are, finding it difficult for them to get results, and finding it difficult for them to win and to bounce back from such losses. They haven't lost in the Premier League. I think they drew. No, actually, they lost. I think they lost. So they lost to United. So it's very good results. Lost to United. Now they lost to Bodo Glimt. So I hope that's the start of their demise. That's the start of their downfall. I hope so. And we can just secure the league a little bit early of the season, maybe by end of Feb, beginning of March. We are like, I don't know, 2 digits ahead of them in terms of point tally. So that's good. I'm happy for that. And like Denzel said, guys, don't miss the Ahwa. It's Hussam's show. Big up Hussam. One of the best shows that you can find on YouTube. It's full of banter, full of laughter, and yeah, Hamza. I want to see Hamza's comment about this shit, about what's gonna happen about Manchester City, and what kind of excuses is gonna paint for City. And I'm sure he's gonna bring up something that happened the last century or something, and in 1894, something like that. But yeah, man, I'm happy with that. Thanks guys for sharing the good news. Really big up to you guys. Big up to you that sharing the good news, man. It fills me with confidence, fills me with joy. Actually, confidence is the wrong word. It fills me with joy to see my opponent downfall like that. But let's just focus on our team, and we are here to enjoy as we always do. I mean, when we watch Arsenal, personally, I'll talk about myself at least, and I think it's all Arsenal fans. I think we're all excited when we watch our team play, and regardless if it's the Champions League, if it's the league, if it's the Cups, I think we really feel that bit of a joy, and we came a long way. And I'm going to give credit here to Arteta. I'm going to pause here for a minute to say, Arteta, well done on building this team. But I hope that you can take it over the line, because you got your time, you got the resources that you needed, the backup, the support from the fans, and the commitment as well. So now is the time for you to deliver. And I genuinely hope he does. I genuinely hope he does deliver the Premier League, at least. I mean, that's my least expectation this season, is to win the Premier League. Can we do more? I think we can. But are we going to do it? Yet to be determined. But for now, I'm enjoying the ride and enjoying the journey that Arsenal are in a very good spot in the Champions League. And it doesn't mean really much, to be honest, especially until you go further in the competition into the knockout stages. And that's what really, really gets tough and difficult, that you're playing, I know that we won against Bayern Munich, but when you play against Barca, Bayern, Real, and all of these big teams that have pedigree in the Champions League, and they have heritage in the Champions League, it's very difficult, and the pressure can really mount up. And I want to see that we overcome that kind of pressure. And I'll be quite frank, guys. When I see my players, Saliba, and all of these players, the way they talk, the way they present themselves, the way they are in the press conferences, I see that ego. You know what I mean? The ego of a champion, even though they haven't won anything yet. But it's good to have that ego, not ego, I would say, probably ego is not the right word. I would say the belief that you can actually achieve greatness, you can achieve the glory, and that you can actually be a champion with Arsenal, and they wouldn't believe that and unless they actually committed to the club. And we've all seen William Saliba signing a long-term contract, recently Saka as well, and that shows that they believe in this project, they believe in the club, and most importantly, they believe in themselves, that they actually can deliver. And this is important. And I love seeing this. I mean, I'm sick and tired of watching the big stars from Arsenal or the upcoming stars that we have just go elsewhere and win trophies in every other club they go to. We've seen Van Persie with Manchester City. We've seen Fabregas with Barca. We've seen Thierry Henry with Barca. And I'm sick and tired of it. And now it's our time. So I genuinely hope that we get something this season. I'm going out of my way to find City spaces. Denzel's being salty here, man. Denzel's being salty. But hey, man, I look, one of the things I do, Denzel, just to let you know, every time my rivals, loses a game in the Prem or elsewhere in any competition, that fan reaction TV stuff where you see a bunch of like City fans or a bunch of United fans, a bunch of Chelsea fans going mental and crazy, man. I just enjoy it. I don't know. I just keep watching it. They're crying about it and bitching about it and swearing and holding their heads in shame and all that. I just enjoy watching them, and it's part of the culture, guys. It's part of the culture that we are in a competitive sport. Even when it comes to the fan base, when you talk about with your friends, with your colleagues, with your family as well, it's always good to give them a little bit of banter. Just go away with you and your stupid team, you and your shambolic team, and that's part, I think, of the culture, and that's one of the main reasons why I started the whole channel, man. Big up, Sammy. Hope you're good, bro. Hi, Godfrey, man. Always good to see you, man. Dantrum, Denzel. It's always good to see Godfrey in the house, guys. Big up, big up, Godfrey. But yeah, man, Arsenal. Guys, you haven't given me your predictions. I forgot to ask that. I'm gonna drop the comment there. Let's drop a comment here quickly. What's your predictions for the game? Okay. Why is Saka starting this game? Yeah, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. And I said the most important factor for me in the Champions League is to rotate these players, because playing against Inter Milan is important, but not as much as important for me as the league, because of where we are currently in the Champions League. We are ahead, and I think we're gonna qualify as first or second. It really doesn't matter much. I think we secured the top two, and I'm happy with that. And this is the time where you rotate your players, you give minutes to the youngsters and all that stuff. But we'll see, man. He hasn't scored against Inter 2-1. Speaking of going against Inter Milan, by the way, do you know, guys, we played Inter Milan 3 times in history. At least that's what the history I've seen in the Champions League. And they won against us twice, and we won against them once. So we played twice in 03-04, and they won against us in the first leg 3-1. Was it 3-1? I think 3-0. 3-0. They won against us 3-0. And I remember the second leg was the game where we scored 5 goals. So that was 5-1. And of course, last season, where they won against us 1-0 in the league phase of the Champions League. And that was the first time we played with this Champions League, or with this kind of league phases that we have right here. Also surprised Martinelli ain't starting concerning against the UCL form. Yeah, man, it's man, Arteta always has something to surprise us, man. Every time, you think that we've seen it all from Arteta, but he always sees to amaze. He sees to amaze. He loves getting that spotlight, Arteta. Just, surprise and shock not only the opponent, but also shock yourself. And that's kind of his motto, I think, Mikel Arteta. But man, it is what it is. That's the lineup, and I think we can nick a win from Inter Milan. By the way, Inter Milan are in form, and I mean they are in the top of the La Liga and the Serie A, and they are a very strong team. They are a very, very strong team. They are 3 points clear. I'm looking at the table right now. 3 points clear against Milan, and their last 5 matches, they won 4, they drew 1, so they are in form. They are a team in form. I mean, they're not a team to mess with, and I think they came strong. I mean, look at their lineup. Look at their substitutions. They came with their strongest team. And I think if you look at the table of the Champions League, and they want to win because they want to secure the top 8 for them to qualify straight to the round of 16th. And understandable. It's very understandable from Inter Milan to come on strong like that. My prediction was 1-1, but Inter hasn't really beaten a big team this season, except Roma. I hear that, Dantrum, but I think they would adjust a little bit, just because where they are in the table and where we are as well on the table, because we are first, ahead of Bayern, ahead of everybody in the Champions League. Where they are in the mix, they can potentially go like 10th or 11th, by the way. If you look at the table, they are so close to each other. So close to each other. The top, I would say, let's bring the table again back up. Let me look at the table again so that I'm not bluffing here. Okay. So Arsenal 18 points, Bayern 15 points. Then, okay, look at this. PSG, City, Atalanta, all sitting with 13 points. Then Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, all 12 points. And that's only the top 9. I haven't gone to the 10th, 11th, which are 11 points. So let's say Tottenham, for instance, if they win, Spurs win, and Inter Milan lost this today, they would go ahead of them. They would go ahead of them, man. Insane how tight it is in the Champions League table. I most expected them to beat Liverpool, and they lost. Man, Liverpool is a very weird team. They show up against Real Madrid, Inter Milan, but they lose against Nottingham Forest. Oh, man. Liverpool are a very, very weird team this season. I don't know what's going on in Liverpool. But yeah, I think when it comes to Inter, and maybe because at the beginning of the season they had some issues. They just had a new manager, Chievo, whatever his name is, and also they were not really in form, and they just recently became first in the Serie A, so they kind of picked up form. So you can think of it like PSG last season. If you guys remember PSG last season, they were really not strong in the league phase. We actually won against them 2-0. I remember Havertz scoring a goal. We won against them, and they were somewhere, I don't know, 15th or 10th or something like that. And yet later on the tournament, I mean the competition, they became informed, and we saw a crazy PSG at the end. And you never know. You never know. What's crazy is we conceded 1 goal in our whole yeah, that's an insane stat right there. Insane stat by Denzel. You're right. We conceded only 1 goal so far, and we're upset about it. We are upset about it. Yeah, man, that's a very good stat. Shows how strong we are defensively as a team, as individual players. When we talk about Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Mosquera, Hincapié, even our goalkeeper, David Raya. I mean, wow. I mean, I don't want to jinx them or anything. Mashallah. I don't want to jinx them or anything. So I hope they continue. I hope they continue on the same form, I would say. The game is going to start soon, within 5 minutes. So hopefully we can enjoy it. I take back what I said, 1-0 Arsenal. Just because of the defensive stat, is that? Denzel. Look, I predict it's going to be if we're going to win, I think, look, my mind is telling me it's going to be a draw. And of course, my heart wants Arsenal always to win. So I only see us winning narrowly, like with a set piece probably, or you know how the Champions League refereeing is quite different than the Premier League. It's kind of soft when it comes to fouls given. So maybe we're gonna get a penalty or something like that, and we're gonna win like 1-0. I don't know. I feel it's gonna be like that, or most likely a draw. I don't see us battering them like with a huge score. I don't know. I don't see us like scoring 4-0 or 5-0 or something like that. I don't see it. I don't see it. And especially maybe because our recent form hasn't been really that great. We drew against Nottingham Forest, and yeah, so wasn't that great. But I hope it's just a fluke. I hope it's just something we just swept under the rug and we never look back, and we just go forward from there. And I hope they also reflected on themselves and find out where it went wrong and where we can improve. So yeah. We lost to Inter last year because of a penalty draw. is the most likely outcome, especially because we're in a good position. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what my mind and brain is telling me. Like it's gonna be a draw, like 1-1, maybe 2-2. I would love a 2-2, so just so I can enjoy the goals. As somebody who's doing a watch along, even for any spectator or anybody who's watching the game, obviously when there's goals involved, it's always more entertaining to watch. And yeah, I think so too. Ay. We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. But I'm really interested to see going away into a hostile. I mean, I would say a hostile ground, which is Giuseppe Meazza, and see how we actually perform in terms of play style. Are we actually going to dominate and keep the possession, or are we going to sit back and rely on transition? Or is it going to be like 50-50 where we actually, it's an open game? I'm interested to see that kind of, I would say, how the team will manage that. And it's very important for us to play with different teams, especially when you're in the UCL. In the Prem, obviously in the Prem, like 9 out of 10 times, you're always going to be having the position of the ball just because of the quality that you have. But where in Europe, you're playing against elite teams, and you're playing, I mean, teams like Inter Milan in their respective league. They are a very strong team. They are first currently. They are probably champions as well. So they were not going to sit back. Inter Milan is not going to sit back. They're going to attack. So I would love to see how Arteta manages these kind of situations in terms, tactically speaking, and it develops you as a team as well, how to approach games in very different ways, not only one dimensional, but you actually find solutions. You find a way for you to break down the game, and not just it's always a low block. No, it's going to be an open game. It's a hostile environment. They're going to attack. Are you going to sit back? How we can counter effectively? And that's what I want to see. That's honestly what I want to see, and it will show growth in Arteta, tactically speaking, because the guy needs it. I'm being frank with you. The guy needs it sometimes. A little bit of fresh air for him to see, like, okay, that's not the only way to play football. There are multiple ways to win a game. And yeah, that's my thoughts about the game before it starts, which is going to start in a minute now. The players are already on the pitch. Right. Always nice to hear the Champions League song, man. It gives you that vibe. Lovely evening. Grab your popcorn. And before that, please, guys, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And enjoy the show. Enjoy the game with your loved ones. Even if you're alone, you can always tune in to the community here. You're always welcome with your thoughts, with your opinions. More realized the most shameless video Arsenal. More released the most shameless. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't really watched that the video, but I saw the title. I think it's a very high CTR title. When you put something like that, Arsenal are scary, or Arsenal has been robbed, or this or that. Arsenal are winners, or bottle jobs. These kind of titles, rage baiting, I would say titles. It's a very high CTR title, so it gives you a lot of click retention and attention as well from the YouTube world. And I hate it sometimes because it's my club, and I love my club. And I always want my club to win. I don't want these kind of titles, scary or formidable or whatever, man. Just I'm a very simple fan. I'm a guy who believes in trophies. I'm a guy who wants to win trophies, and I want to enjoy it with my team. I know Lautaro will miss a sitter, and I'm going to rage bait. Okay, if you do, Denzel, please send me that clip. That clip, please. Please send me that clip. If you do that, please do. Please send me that clip. All right. Is he doing a watch along? I don't know if he's doing a watch along. All right. Let's prepare those on the timer. Oh, okay. And the game started, ladies and gentlemen. The game started. Let's go. Come on, Arsenal. Oh, Eze. That's a very early ball. Forward. Oh, Skilly. Shot. Oh, another shot from Marino on the bounce. And a foul. Okay. That's nice, man. Started the game with a high tempo. Love it. Love it. Love it. So far, 2 shots from Arsenal, but however, blocked from the Inter Milan defense. And it's a very good start. Very, very good start. I like it. Not gonna lie. Shows intention. And look at the press. Look at the press, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Arsenal players in an Inter Milan box, man. Look at this. Okay, Arsenal are not gonna sit back, eh? They are here. Look at this. Timber again trying. Nice. Nice. Look at Saliba pressing in the box. And now, oh la la. Oh la la. There we go. Hey, Jesus. Oh no, that was not Jesus. That was Timber. Bad pass from Timber. Marino. Saka on the right. Saka. Cross to Gabriel. Oh, he missed it. I love what I'm watching, guys. The first 2 minutes of the game, it's absolutely fire. Yeah, man, he fumbled the ball just now. That's why. Very good. Pressing them in Giuseppe Meazza. Now entering the counter. Sometimes you enjoy actually those games more than the Premier League. I'll be honest, guys. This is the Champions League we're talking about here. Football heritage. Unfortunately, we don't have the heritage in this Champions League, but there's always a first time. There's always a first time for everything. Okay, Inter Milan. So we have the two most strongest defense clashing against each other. You would think that would be a boring game, but so far, quite the opposite. Arsenal only conceded 1 goal throughout the Champions League, and Inter Milan conceded only 4 goals so far in the Champions League. So there are very strong defensive records. And you would think, okay, everybody will sit back, defend, but damn, the first couple of minutes, Arsenal are just trying hard. They're really, really trying hard. And they're not sitting back. I like that. It shows character, it shows composure, and you're not really intimidated. It's very good. Very good. Saka on the right. Saka cuts in, shot. Oh, deflection, but easily caught by the goalkeeper. Okay. Saliba. You think it's just about that, Denzel? You really think so? I think it's more than that. I think it's more than that. Because, when you win against teams like Inter Milan, with pedigree in the Champions League, it kind of instill a character and depth in your. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would say gives you more. Oh, Gabriel Jesus cross and a corner. It will give you more confidence, not only in the Champions League, but also gives you confidence in the Premier League that you believe in yourself even more, that you can actually win in very tough grounds. I mean, you've seen us struggle against Nottingham Forest away. And now when you go to Inter Milan in Giuseppe Meazza or San Siro and you get a result, wow. Wow, you gotta give them credit for that, bro. But it tells you a different aspect, Maybe Arteta would say, okay, look, when we play this kind of open football and not conservative, as you just described it, that you might actually get results. I mean, if we look at most of the teams that actually dominated Europe, dominated their domestic league, the likes of City, the likes of Barca, even the likes of United before, you feel like they're playing with confidence, with flair, and there's no tension, oh, okay. And even if they lose, if they concede a goal or anything, they don't really panic. They're just calm, collective, and they collect their thoughts, and they know they can do it, and they just get back and do it. And that's really good kind of behavior, I would say, that you can instill in your team. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy to see this kind of performance from Arsenal and display so far. So let's not jump the wagon and celebrate. And it's only 5 minutes in, but I like what I'm seeing. I can't lie. I like what I'm seeing. And the team are serious. The team are trying. And it shows. I mean, you are representing England. You are representing the Premier League. And you are at the top of the Premier League for a reason. And this kind of performances just emphasize the fact that you are currently the best team in England so far. Up until this point. Up until the 20th of January. Let's hope we go all the way to April and May. Okay, foul for Inter Milan. Okay. It's a very soft foul given to DiMarco against Saka. Soft fouls are always given in the Champions League, or most of the time, I would say. And at least they are consistent about it, and they don't do it in one game and the other game not. So at least they are consistent about it. Like the handball rules, for instance. I disagree most of the time with the handballs, but at least they are consistent with it, so it's fine. What goes against you goes around and across all teams, as I would say. Okay. Nice. Trossard. Oh, okay, that's a foul for us. Okay. Foul for Arsenal. For Eze. Well done, Arsenal. Eze? And it's been a while we haven't seen Eze starting for Arsenal. Saka on the right. Saka. Timber. Goes all the way back. Haven't you guys noticed as well? William Saliba is more involved in the attack lately. Look at that. William Saliba. Hey, man, the guy's dribbling. Big up Saliba. Oh! What's going on here? Gabriel Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Jesus with the goal. It lagged a bit. That's why I didn't see it. I didn't see the goal, but damn, it lagged a bit. Fuck, man. You haven't chosen no. Let me see that goal again. Let me see that goal. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice. I mean, I know that the intention was a shot from Timber, but I mean, it hit the ground. But Jesus with a great intuition inside the box, man. Lovely, man. Lovely, 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 man. Lovely to see. Well done, Arsenal. 1-0. There we go. 2 goals, in 2 matches for Gabriel. Well done, Gabriel Jesus. Can't lie, guys. If it was Gyökeres, I have doubts that he would have scored it. It's not a dig on Gyökeres, but the guy haven't really showed us much. Nice, nice. Very good. Most crushing. Hey man, I was wrong. I thought that it's gonna be a narrow game, but so far we are dominating them. We are playing way better than Inter Milan. Way better than Inter Milan. Way better. Somehow it feels like we're playing in Emirates, not in Giuseppe Meazza. Mascara. Well done, Arsenal. Well done. Saka. To Jesus. Come on, Jesus. The morale and confidence now is high. Hey. Come on. We are just overloading Internazionale currently. They're unable to get out of the press or even absorb the momentum from Arsenal. They are really struggling. Let's go. Press, guys. Come on. We need a second goal here. Let's kill them when they're down. Nice, man. Absolutely lovely from Arsenal. I can't believe it, man. We're showing confidence on the ball. We are so calm, so easy with the ball. The ball's just flowing, you know? Saliba goes back to Raya. Okay, Raya with the clearance. What is that, offside? Oh, counter from Thuram. Mosquera with him. Thuram. Okay, try to stretch it and pass it, but collected by Raya. Well done, Raya. Well done, Raya. Come on. Can do it, guys. We can score the second goal. And deepen that wound. Okay. You know, when you see such performance from Arsenal, you wonder what happened against Nottingham, what happened against Liverpool. It's just baffling, you know. Barella to Thuram on the other side. Lautaro. Luis Enrique. Hey. Skelly. I think they haven't played at all, bro. Now, 15 minutes in, I'm just seeing Inter right now. So the first 15 minutes, I haven't really seen Inter Milan play. Oh. Cross, DiMarco to the other side, but nobody's there. Throwing for Arsenal. I don't think they played at all. Not to our hand, not to nothing, bro. They did nothing. They were just observing and watching Arsenal while they are peppering them. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But they are slowly waking up. I mean, now I'm seeing more Inter Milan growing a little bit into the game. So that's why it's very important while you are having possession, while you're dominating the ball, you always have to make sure that you are effective and you actually be clinical and score. And thank God we did score so far, because I think we are defensively very, very, very strong. But the weakest link here is Miles Lewis Kelly on the left side. Mosquera. Nice, Mosquera. So Timber to the right. Timber. Oh, Timber loses the ball. Thuram. Mosquera with the defense. Nice, Mosquera. So far, Mosquera is doing well. Guys, calm down, guys. We're losing the ball too many times and easily. Trossard. Foul. 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 Inter Milan just woke up, guys. So far, Mosquera is locking Thuram. I haven't seen really Lautaro Martinez, but Thuram is being active, I would say, recently, just the last 5 minutes. But the pace that Mosquera has allows him to catch up with Thuram when he makes that runs. Mosquera can catch up with him. And that's one of the good, extraordinary traits that Mosquera has is his pace. Oh my God, Thuram! Man, Mosquera, man! Oh, Mosquera, man! And they scored. They scored. They scored. They equalized. Yeah, man. It's a good goal. I can't lie. Skelly was just watching there. Skelly was just fucking watching there. Taking selfies and photos in front of Thuram. I'm telling you guys, the weakest link is Skelly. Very, very good goal from Inter Milan. Brilliant strike from Susic. 1-1. 1-1, guys. 1-1. Yeah, man. Nah, Raya can't save that. No chance for Raya to save it. 1-1. 1-1. I mean, Mosquera really tried his best, but Skelly was just watching. Skelly was absolutely just watching and observing, and what the fuck, man? Nice. Trossard. Trossard. Shot from Trossard, but blocked. Eze! Oh! Went wide. Went wide. Guys, if you're not watching the game, you better turn on the game, man. This is a very good open game from both sides. Can't lie. Very good game. Beautiful game of football. Don't miss it. And while you're doing that, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Man, this is a very good game. But back to Skelly, man. Skelly, I don't know what happened to you, dude, but you lost your confidence. You lost, I don't know what to say. What you lost even composure on the ball. Even what made you really good, which is, your runs with the ball, your control, your passes. I don't even see them anymore. So what the hell are you offering Arsenal instead of those bozo moments? You got to do better, Skelly. You got to do better. I hope Calafiori and Hancapie gets back from the injury as soon as possible, because it's obvious that we have a very weak side when it comes to defensive from Skelly. That's the left side. Very obvious. Mosquera did everything that he can. He blocked the shot. But yeah. Only 8 minutes between the goals, so I think we allowed Inter Milan to grow back into the game. That's kind of, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. 100, always 100%. I'm keeping it 100%. And if I'm being honest, Skelly is being shit. As much as I like the guy, but he's been shit. Trossard? Oh. Okay. Moreno goes all the way back to Raya. Raya. Nice, Saliba. Saliba, man. What, Saliba? What are you doing, bro? We just gave you props for your dribbles and composure. What's going on here? This is the second goal that Arsenal conceded in the Champions League, by the way. Second goal in 7 games. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go. Good job, Mosquera. Mosquera completely locked Thuram. Saliba. Zubamendi. Zubamendi is considered to be like the engineer of the midfield, or of the team, actually. Trossard. Eze. Yeah. Nice. They're fighting for every ball. I mean, come on. That's not a foul, man. Come on. Oh, come on. What the hell, man? Softest shit he gives, man, this ref. Okay, come on, Arsenal. Inter Milan from the back. What is it? Offside against Turin. Okay. Saka couldn't. Oh, Saka! Saka! Moreno to Skelly to Trossard on the left. Trossard tries, cuts in. Ah, okay, corner. Okay, at least we have a corner here. Now we are playing Inter hands. Probably. Look, man, Inter Milan are a very good team. I mean, don't get me wrong. And there are going to be those ups and downs between us and those skirmishes and those fights, you know. And as you know, the Champions League are always known for moments of brilliance sometimes. So let's see, man. Now it's a corner for Arsenal. Eze is going to take it. I haven't seen Eze taking a corner for Arsenal before. Or have I? Can't remember. Eze inside. Wow, that's an awful delivery from Eze. Awful delivery from Eze. Could have done better. Scally throwing all the way back to Mosquera. Ay, ay, ay. Zubimendi. Nice. Saka. To Jesus, back to Saka. Eze needs to get more involved in terms of creativity in the final third. I don't see him getting involved. Long ball from Timber, trying to find Saka, but DiMarco clears it with his head. Jesus. Moreno. Oh, yeah. Counterattack. And Susic again. Turam. Oh, what wide from Turam? How the hell did they score that, man? They were 3 versus 1. Yeah. Yeah, that was awful from Turam. Can't lie. I'm like, that's a goal. I almost gave up. I was like, that's a goal. Saliba. Nice, Saliba. Nice run from Saliba. To Moreno. To Saka. I'll be doing more than crashing out if that was an Arsenal chance, Denzel. If it was an Arsenal who's going to, I mean, in that position and we don't score it, I would go mental on that. I was like, what? They were 3 versus 1 and they couldn't really capitalize on it. So it's very weird. Yeah, they're checking if the Gabriel Jesus goal was offside. It was onside. So that goal, look at that shot from Susic. That was a lucky bounce back, but even our goal was a little bit lucky. So, but the shot was clean from Susic. Sausage. Sausage. Okay. Offside. Okay. Good job. Come on, guys. Gabriel Jesus. Look, Gabriel Jesus is receiving it so deep like that. That's where Eze is supposed to receive the ball. And this is where I'm going to criticize Eze's positioning. You should get involved more. Hey, bro, how you doing, man? I'm all good. How are you? How's everything? How's life? Congratulations on the win against City, man. Big up to Michael Carrick. Saka cross. Ay, ay. Corner. At least in the Saka side, so that's good. So that's good. It's going to be a brilliant delivery from Saka, I'm sure. I have confidence. Corner for Arsenal. Come on. Saka on the delivery. Saka. Let's go, man. I believe. Ooh. Trossard. Oh, goal! Jesus again! Rolling the dog out! Jesus, man, on fire! Hey, second goal, man! Lovely from Jesus. Trossard in the far post, setting it up for Jesus. On the look at that, Trossard, lovely from Trossard. Back to Jesus, man. Nice. Second goal for Arsenal. Set piece, man. There we go. Telling you, man, this is a good game to watch, man. Jesus is about to get a hat trick, guys. Jesus is gonna get a hat trick. Holy shit, Jesus. I'm good, thank you, bro. It's only one game, but I really enjoyed it. It's been a long time since they gave such performance. Yeah, man. Big up to Carrick, man. But hey, we're gonna play against you soon. Set piece FC, set piece FC, set piece FC. Ole ole. Hold that dentro. Nice, man. Nice. Hey, guys, I'm vibing tonight, man. Champions League evening, Arsenal playing well. Can't ask for more. I cannot ask for more. Lovely from Jesus. Can he get a hat trick? Can he get a hat trick? I think he can get a hat trick. I think he can get a hat trick. Come on. Arsenal, man. Setting up high standards when it comes to set pieces, man. They're like a boogeyman when it comes to set piece. If you guys give us corners, be careful. Okay, Inter Milan in the attack now. Di Marco on the left. Okay, it hits the ref, and it's gonna be a bounce ball probably. Okay, they resume the game. Okay, man. Oh, 3 goals that Inter Milan conceded are from set pieces. I didn't know that. So that's like their kryptonite. Oh, Lautaro, shot, but blocked by Skelly. Finally, Skelly's getting involved defensively. Finally. Okay, corner for Inter Milan. Okay. Handball against Lautaro. Is that a handball? I didn't really see it. Yep. Yep. It touched his arm. Zubimendi with the distribution. Nice. Timber back to Saliba. Possession wise, guys, 52% for Inter Milan, 48% for Arsenal. So it's quite relatively even, I would say, between the two. I can't lie, man. It looks a back and forth game between the two teams. Nobody's dominating the other. So I'm telling you, it's an open game. Don't miss it. Let's go. Mascara. Okay. Zubimendi. Nice pass from Zubimendi to Saka. Saka, come on. The other side. Saka shoots. Oh, man. Oh, Saka, you selfish. Yeah, man. I think Trossard was wide open there. Should have done better, Saka there. He had a very good opportunity there. At least shoot her on target. Mascara. Oh! Thuram disposes Mascara. No! Okay, they go to the right. Mascara got. Hey, Skelly! Skelly's being a bully. Love that. Love that. Just push him, man. It's just F off. Raya. Nice. Nice. They lured in 3 players. That's very lovely. Saliba with a run. Saka. Timber. Back to Saka. On the right. Cross! But nobody's there. Is that a corner? No, throwing. Okay, Saka. Zubimendi. Back to Saka. Zubimendi. Back to Zubimendi. Okay, goes back. Zubimendi goes back. Oh my god, wrong pass. Thuram. Run. Skelly. And Enrique shoots it wide. That was a good run from Enrique. Okay. I'm telling you guys, every single attempt and chance that Inter are getting is always from the left side, from our left side. I haven't seen any single chance that came through Timber. Just to show you the levels, the difference in levels when it comes to. Oh, Saka, nice run. Saka. cross, and a corner. So I'm telling you, man, every single chance we're conceding is from our left side. Coincidence? No. Skelly's just not that well, defensively. Sad to see, but that's the harsh truth and reality is Skelly is not really up to the levels. And unfortunately, we have two of our players are injured there, Calafiori and Nkapie. Okay, another corner. Saka, come on. Come on. Saka. And foul. Okay. Marino just bumped him. Okay. Next time, again and again. Come on. Rinse and repeat. I'm sure every single goalkeeper is facing difficulties and struggling and a massive headache when Arsenal has a corner. I mean, the routine that Arsenal are doing in the set pieces is just absurd and is giving difficult time for any goalkeeper. There we go. Nice. Eze, what you doing, bro? DiMarco on the left. Cross. Oh, Lautaro. Nice. Okay. Well done, guys. Well done. Trossard is down. I hope it's not a serious injury from... Come on. Denzel, I want you to go to Moses and say Lautaro has been the best player in Inter Milan. Just tell him, Lautaro is the biggest biggest hero or the best player in Inter Milan in the squad. Just to rattle him a little bit. Yeah. Okay. 3 minutes to go for the first half. Okay, let's go. Come on, Arsenal. Mosquera to Zubimendi. Okay, Zubimendi to Mosquera. Come on, Eze. I'm doubting between Eze and Skelly who was the worst in the first half. This sausage guy, man. DiMarco shot bar saved by Raya again. And saved by Raya. Woo! Raya. Well done, Raya. What a goalkeeper. Man, twice. Raya saved it. Very good reflexes from David Raya. Corner for Inter. And cleared by Arsenal. Enrique to the other side. Barella back to Enrique. Oh, Enrique to Barella on the right. Cross. And nobody to follow up. Counter attack for Arsenal. Can they do something? The other side, Gabriel. Yeah, good idea, but bad execution from Jesus. No. Okay. Nice. Foul for Saliba. Well done. Kill the game. Kill the game. Kill the momentum. That's it. Well done, guys. Foul was going to be taken by Raya. Mm-hmm. Throwing for Inter. 1 minute added to the stoppage time. Oh, Jesus. Oh, if he snatched that ball, that would have been a potential hat trick for him. Nice. Jesus. Oh, nice. Lovely. Foul. Foul for Inter Milan. I think he's going to blow the whistle now. Yeah. They're wasting time, but it's fine. I mean, Arsenal are winning. You can waste as much time as you want, bro. There we go. All right. The first half is over, ladies and gentlemen. And Arsenal winning 1-0. Arsenal 1-0. Let me just pause the timer quickly so we can discuss everything about the first half. Okay. So Arsenal 2, Inter Milan 1. Thoughts, guys? I want your thoughts in the comments. Let me know who was the best player in the first half, who was the worst. Let me start with what I think. Let me analyze the game from my perspective. I think Arsenal started the game brilliantly. I was shocked the way they started this game. I thought they were going to be more conservative, but they went all in and they actually dominated Inter Milan in their gaff. And that's something that I did not expect or anticipate or even predict. And that's really saying something about Arsenal. On the other hand, we scored a goal early, but they scored the equalizer 8 minutes after. And from a set piece, Arsenal scored the second goal from Gabriel Jesus. Both goals, by the way, came from Gabriel Jesus. And their goal was really good from Sosic. And nothing to do there, nothing to say, not much except for I think Skelly could have done better. And now let's talk about who was the best player. For me, obviously Gabriel Jesus, because he scored 2 goals. When you have an output of 2 goals, obviously you're going to be the best man when it comes to performance. Other than Jesus, I think most of the players played well. If we're talking about Mosquera, defensively, he was outstanding. Outstanding, Mosquera. He pocketed Thuram 90% or 95% of the time. And I was really, really happy to see that he came back to the squad sharp like that. He's not been playing for a while. But when it comes to the midfield, I think I haven't really seen much from Marino, nor nor Eze. I think their involvement was minor, I would say. I don't know what's the right word here to use, but I don't think they really participated much into the game. On the other hand, our attack, Trossard, I think he's been good. Saka has been good. And obviously Jesus, so far the best player. Defensively, Mosquera, William Saliba, I think he was solid. Raya saved us twice. And Timber was solid. Just solid, man. Skelly. Now, serious conversations need to happen and need to take place about Skelly. Uncomfortable conversations, I would say. Your defense is in trouble. Jesus in the room. There we go. I think Skelly and probably Eze are the worst on the pitch. Give me your thoughts. This is just my opinion. so no need to go all mental on me. I think Skelly, you can obviously see that every single chance that Inter Milan had, it came through our left side, aka Miles Lewis Skelly. I don't know what happened to this gentleman. I think he lost a mile of his pace. I also think, I don't know if it's lack of minutes or lack of confidence, but even his composure is no longer there. And usually he uses his, I would say his IQ to anticipate where the ball will go, where the attacker is going to dribble, is going to be on the left, on the right, and he anticipates it. He doesn't have a lot of pace on him. He's not very fast as a player, but he had high IQ. And for some reason, I don't know if it's right to say it, but he's been dumb. He's been dumb as hell. And slow. Now imagine you're dumb and slow. The combination is just lethal. It's just lethal from Skelly. He used to be smart and slow, and that's fine when you're smart, because you can. They always tell you work smart and don't work hard, and that's what Skelly kind of was for me as a player. But I'm not seeing that anymore from Skelly, and that's a problem. That's a big problem, and I don't know how he can get back to form. I don't know if it's something that is related to his development or his confidence as a player, or that was a fluke season that we've seen last year from him. I've seen him against Real Madrid. He played brilliantly. He played brilliantly most of the games. And for some reason, this season, it's not looking good for Skelly overall. Overall, he's not looking good. And that's worrying, you know. That's worrying when you have a youngster like Skelly, and there's a lot of potential, and he's young and he's still in under development, and you see him dip in form like that. That's not good. That's not a good sign. So you need to find a way to rejuvenate what Skelly can offer to you in terms of performance. But I want your opinion, your thoughts. Who do you think was the best player? Who do you think was the worst player in the Arsenal squad? I think, as I said, Jesus was the best, and Mosquera defensively was good, very, very good Mosquera. And from the other side, Inter Milan, I think Lautaro didn't really offer much. Thuram was pocketed by Mosquera. That's why I'm giving Mosquera the biggins. And yeah, that's kind of it about the first half. What can we do to further improve? Obviously, we have on the bench a couple of players. We have Odegaard. And I want to talk about offensively. I think defensively we're good, unless you're going to play White on the right and Timber on the left. I don't know if that's possible. If it is, before Skelly makes a drastic mistake and gets us into trouble, that's what I would do defensively. Is I would sub Skelly and play White on the right and Timber on the left. Even though Timber is not really that good on the left side, but he's still better than Miles Lewis Skelly. On the other hand, offensively, I think we have a lot of options. We have Martinelli on the left. We have also Havertz, and we have Gyökeres. And midfield, we have Rice and Ranieri. And we have a couple of good players on the bench. Now, who would I personally play? Personally, I would keep Jesus. If the guy is about to score a goal, a hat-trick, I would say, then I would keep him. Why would I sub him? Keep him until he scores a hat-trick, at least. Even though, personally, let's say Jesus didn't score the 2 goals and Saka scored and I don't know, Trossard scored. Then maybe I would say give Havertz a chance. Give Havertz some minutes to get back in form. Offensively, the only substitution that makes sense to me is playing Martinelli, and for a couple of reasons. First of all, this is an open game. It's not like we have the possession of the ball and they're setting up a low block. So I think Martinelli would flourish in such environments. And when it comes to the midfield, I would keep it the same. I don't think I'm going to involve Rice. Norgard, pun intended. So yeah, the only players I would replace White with Skelly, and on the left side I will play Martinelli instead of Trossard. Eze, if he continues in the same form, like he doesn't really offer much, and up to the minute 65, maybe 70th minute, I would consider playing Odegaard or Nwaneri. I would say Nwaneri because I know that we heard the here we go to Marseille, but for me, I would still go with Odegaard. I think our captain should have some minutes as well. I think Eze was awful. I don't know why. His positioning was awful. He didn't really participate. He didn't really get involved. I didn't see much of creativity from him. A couple of, I think he had 2 shots or 1 shot or 1 chance, and that's it. So that's not really enough. And that's why I would consider playing Odegaard as well. So yeah, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Ben White. Those will be my subs. And let's see what Arteta does. And the difference between the Premier League and the Champions League when it comes to the substitutions, in terms of the numbers, there are a lot. There are like 3 players extra than the Premier League. Just for your information, if you didn't know, because I didn't know until I'm doing, the setup and I'm looking at the number of players. I'm like, okay, it seems a lot of players. So yeah, we have a lot of players on the bench, and I think Arteta has many options in hand, so you shouldn't really worry. And most importantly is not only the win, but also to get away without any injuries, without any medical issues, because we don't want to get injuries here, and then it kind of will affect our Premier League run and also the cups. So everybody should stay fit, stay calm. If we have to control the game, try to kill the momentum, because you are playing away at the end of the day, and they're more likely to attack more and be more aggressive because it's their ground. It's going to be hostile a little bit. So take it easy, kill the momentum, be smarter. Do not get involved into, very tough clashes. And it's not like you must win for us. For them, it's a must win. For them, it's a must win because it really impacts where they're going to stand in the table of the Champions League. However, for Arsenal, on the other hand, I think we're going to end up either first or second in the Champions League. Worst case is second, and the best case is first. So for us, no pressure, no stress. Take it easy, play your game, do your best. If we win, I'm so happy about it. I'm already happy and proud of the team and the performance they displayed. Really, I'm very happy. It's very good to see such an open game, such an open play. And not only that, actually performing at a high level against one of the elite teams in Europe, one of the strong teams in Europe. And that's something. Guys, this is really a big statement from the team to play away in Italy against the Serie A leaders. And you're actually giving such a performance, such a display, and you are winning. And you're outclassing them. And rightfully so. It's not like it's a fluke or a mistake. No, you actually played way better than them. We played better than them, and we deserve to be leading by 2 goals. We deserve that. They deserve the goal, of course. The goal they scored was amazing. But at the end of the day, I think we played better. And this is coming from me, not just being biased, because the guys who've been watching me quite a lot, they know that how much I criticize my team if they are not playing very well. I would, they will be under scrutiny from me. But so far, I'm so happy. So happy with the performance. Well done, the team. First half, brilliant. Let's go to the second half. Even better. Even better. So let's see what Arteta does in terms of tactics and the talk he's going to have with his with the players. And I hope they kind of cover, the gaps, the mistakes, because the left side, I can't lie, the left side looks a little bit, man, it's not our strong suit. I would say it's not our strong suit, the left side. And look at this one. I mean, I'm looking at the goal again, and Skelly was just watching, And that's where the defensive awareness is absolutely not there with Skelly. Not there with Skelly. And a lot of fans saying that he should be moved to the midfield. Probably. But as of now, as of today, he's our left back. So let's hope he can do better. Overall, I'm happy with the performance. Give me, guys, your thoughts. And before you do that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are going to go back to the game soon, and it's going to start soon, the second half. And let's hope that Arsenal even score more goals. And believe me, it's a very, very good game to watch. Absolutely wonderful. I'm enjoying my evening. I hope you are enjoying your evening. I hope you're getting your popcorns, your chips, your nachos, and enjoying the game. The players are getting back to the pitch as we speak. That small monologue deserves a smoke. Okay. Acerbi, man. I can't believe this player is still playing, man. 2026, we're still seeing Acerbi. And by the way, they have still Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan is on the bench. Imagine, 2026, and we're still talking about Mkhitaryan, man. I want an Inter Milan comeback win. Why, man? Why? All right, because you support Bayern Munich. That's why. That's why. Okay, it makes sense. I don't know. In my head, is always you're an Aston Villa fan, so that's the reason why. Okay, makes sense that you want them to win, obviously, because you want Bayern to be first. Not gonna say anything about that. I like watching fans of other leagues, and the disrespect we get is mad. Can you elaborate on that? Can you elaborate on that? Can you expand on that? Or maybe because I'm not really interacting with a lot of fans from different leagues a lot. I mean, barring Zier, I mean, I always give him a tough time when it comes to Bayern because I call it Farmers League, the Bundesliga, because nobody's competing in that league except Bayern. So, and I haven't really talked to people who really, really watch and support like La Liga teams. So maybe that's why. But Arsenal will still finish first. Yeah, I mean, considering the goal differences, probably. I'm saying the worst case is that we end up second. Like, that's the worst, because I don't see us losing both games. I don't see us losing against Inter Milan right now as we speak, and also I'm not seeing us losing against Almaty. They put us below the likes of Inter, Madrid, and Barca in terms of winning it. Yes, and I would say the same, Denzel, and that's purely because of the football heritage, purely because of the pedigree those teams that you just mentioned they have in the league, the Champions League specifically. Until you win it, you know, it's very difficult for you to have the conversation with these people because you have never won it. And if you talk, like, for example, you talk to Chelsea fans, that's the first thing they bring up, right? Like, you guys never won the league, Champions League. So, and I understand it. I understand the banter. And the second half just started, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put the timer on. Started. Okay, the second half started. Let's go. Let's go, Arsenal. I completely understand the banter behind it and why the disrespect, because Arsenal always, you know, we never won the league, the Champions League, and we haven't won the league in 22 years. So if you're going to call yourself big team, that's the most important thing for you is to, oh my God, Marino. What a mistake from Marino. I hope they don't capitalize. I think it is the first tiebreaker. Arsenal has beaten FCB already. Yeah, probably. In your logic, Chelsea have a bigger chance, but we all know that ain't true. Again, having those conversations, those are uncomfortable conversations when it comes to Arsenal fans. And listen, it hurts me. It hurts me to say it. It hurts me to admit it. But you know what? Somehow Chelsea wins this UCL out of nothing. They are the least favorites, and yet they win it. and that's the irritating part for me personally. But you didn't mention the other teams, like the likes of Inter, who had a trouble. Real Madrid, of course, they have more Champions League than our Premier Leagues. You want to talk about AC Milan? They have 7 Champions Leagues. You want to talk about Barca? I don't know, like 3, 4 Champions Leagues. Man United 3. So even domestically, if you want to talk about Chelsea in the past 2 decades, I think they were probably the most successful Premier League team in terms of trophies. So yeah, I mean, it's very hard for me to admit it, but I hate the fact that they are winning trophies and we're not. Even though this season, I agree and I understand your point where we are favorites because we're a better team. We are playing way better domestically. We are playing way better even in the Champions League, and that's why I would say, to the bookkeepers, we have the better chance, and totally understandable. But when push comes to shove, and we are in the semifinals, we are in the final. I hope we just overcome that mountain of stress or that kind of, I don't know. It's always difficult to get over the line the first time, Yes, we have, and that's why to the bookkeepers we are favorites, by the way. And I just told you, I understand statistically we are better, and even with the eye test, we are playing better than Chelsea across every single level. I'm not saying Chelsea are a better team, but we're talking about history and pedigree here. I'm not talking about who is better currently. Currently, obviously, the table does not lie, and Arsenal sitting top of that table tells you that we are the best team in England right now as we speak on the 20th of January. But will it change later? Maybe. Can we get over the line in the UCL? I hope so. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the type of guy who wants my team to lose, obviously. But yeah, that's my thought about it. Maybe I'm a bit naive about it, but it's just my thought. This is how my thought process is, and my stance when it comes to the metric of success is always for me trophies. I understand Bayern, PSG. Well, Bayern are always favorites when it comes to the UCL. PSG, obviously, because they are reigning champion, and they have the Ballon d'Or winner Dembele and a lot of good players like Desiree Doué, Kvaratskhelia. So obviously, they are always favorites to win the Champions League, and also they've shown that they can do it. And this is the funny part about Chelsea. You mentioned Chelsea, and we were talking about Chelsea. Look, Chelsea won against Barca 3-0. Chelsea won in the World Cup final against PSG 5-0 or 3-0, whatever was the score. Big result against a big team. And that's the weird part about Chelsea. They always show up when it comes to the big stages. They fumble against Fulham and all these teams, but they always show up against the big teams. Always. So if they somehow make it to the knockout stages, to semifinal, to the quarterfinals at least, don't think that they're not favorites, man. There we go. Eze, shoot! Saved in the end by the goalkeeper. I know, we're seeing Eze, guys. We're seeing Eze, man. Eze, she's on fire right now. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I'm telling you, man. Chelsea winning against Barca, and then they lose against garbage, whatever the team is, man. But they are very, weird team, Chelsea, and you cannot deny it. It's just you cannot deny it. It's a fact. Like it or not, it's a fact. They show up against big teams. Look at against Arsenal. Don't go so far. Don't go too far. Arsenal, 10 men. Man, they played, man, like they are 12 men, man. Oh, nice. Nice. Jesus. Lovely, lovely footwork from Jesus. But he's down. Let's hope he's okay. Um, I still have like Bayern, PSG, like you said. I think they are favorites. Um, I don't know about Real Madrid, especially now under new management, Arbeloa. So I have to see a couple of games from Arbeloa before I judge Real Madrid. Barca is always going to be a threat, but I think PSG, Bayern are, have better chances. 3-1 loading. Oh man, big up, bro, big up. I hope so, man. I hope so. Arsenal are there, man. I'm not saying that we are not a contender or there's no chance for us whatsoever. But are we favorites in the UCL? I never ever said or even thought of Arsenal being favorites in the UCL. Never. In the Premier League, we are favorites. In the domestic cups, we are favorites. We are. Can't lie, we are. But in the UCL, yeah, man, I don't know. At this stage, Dantrum, I don't think there's any team that want to face Arsenal. Oh my God, Skelly finally. Okay. At this stage, I don't think there's any team that want to really face Arsenal in form. I mean, as much as I love my club, but I know that my club defensively is so annoying to other teams. So annoying. And the reason why it's so annoying because they're so good. They're so good, and I love it. I love it. I don't know if you guys remember how Chelsea was back in 06 and 07. They were defensively very good, very strong, and it's so annoying to play against Chelsea. John Terry and Carvalho and Prime Peter Cech. It's always annoying to play against such teams, and I feel that right now. I feel it, with having Saliba, having Gabriel Magalhaes, and even David Raya, Timber, all these players, Rice and Zubimendi to cover also. I think we're so strong defensively. Offensively, we needed to work a little bit on ourselves to be better offensively, especially some players. Like if we're going to name names, we're talking about Gyökeres. We need that kind of firepower. The player that's going to score, who's going to score like 15 to 20 GA in the league. It's only or scoring all the time. We are missing that player. We're just missing that player, and he could be an all-out striker like a number 9, or he could be also a winger, like to have a winger who actually can score, a lot of and bag a lot of goals for you. And that's what I think what we are missing, just that player. Like your superstar in the attack. I thought Saka's gonna be that player, but he hasn't delivered in terms of output yet to that level. And when I say output, I'm saying, and I'm talking about the levels of Salah, for instance. You see Salah, how many GA he has? This guy is scoring 40 GA a season, guy. Oh my God. And imagine with this defensive solidity that Arsenal has, and we add to that on top of it a superstar like Salah, in a sense that the output of Salah, oh my God, that would be insane. Saka. Okay, nice. Timber. Back to Saka. Saka's trying from the right. They're doubling down on him. Saka cross to the other side. Trossard. Oh, Trossard. Trossard, man. That was a lovely, lovely cross from Saka. That was crazy, crashing on Lautaro. Man. Honestly, it's not just Lautaro Martinez. I think A lot of Inter Milan players are not really playing well. I mean, who's playing? Okay, let's reverse the question. Who's actually playing good in Inter Milan? Who? Probably Henrique. That's the only player. Okay. Skelly. Nice, Skelly. Goal kick. Who's actually playing well in Inter Milan squad? Tell me. Nobody. Nobody's playing good. So I don't understand. You're crashing on Lautaro Martinez or you're crashing out on Thuram. Your whole team is not playing well. So you have to look at the coach here. I think you have to look at the coach. When the whole squad is not performing, you got to look at the coach. I hope we can compete, keep this 100% win rate in the Champions League. It's a very good accomplishment. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's. I hear it because he scored the goal. But aside of the goal, what did he do? Aside of the goal, Denzel, what did Sausage or whatever his name is do in the game? Thuram shot. That's the first time he managed to bully Mosquera. The control of the turn. Yeah, that was a good shot, I would say. But it went straight to the middle, so it was easy save from Raya. Oh, slipped. Marino slipped. Barella to Henrique. Cross from Henrique inside the box. Thuram. All right, that's an offside. Great. Yeah, that's an offside. Come on, Arsenal. Raya taking the free kick. We're almost hitting the 1 hour mark. Okay, Saka on the right. Ay, Saka. Cross, but deflected back to the goalkeeper. Okay, at least we're trying. I mean, we're trying to even score again. I mean, I love it. This is really, really lovely to see from Arsenal. That they are not content with only the 2-1. They are trying to score the third goal. That's very good to see. Skelly to Timber. Throwing for Arsenal. No substitutions so far from both teams. So the same lineups that you guys see in the screen. I see a lot of players also warming up. I see Norgard. I see Nwaneri. Okay. Marino. We are slightly better when it comes to ball position, 53%. It's been an even game, I would say. The whole game, I would say it's even. I haven't really looked at the stats. That's something I didn't really do. But I think if I'm gonna count on the eye test, I think it was an even game overall. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Couldn't control the game, the ball. Trossard. Lovely footwork from Trossard. Saka. Oh, shot from Saka, but blocked by DiMarco. I think Arsenal going toe to toe against Inter Milan in their gaff. That's a very, very good I would say proud statement to say, you know. Okay, Arsenal are taking control of the game. Jesus. Oh, what a pass from Jesus! Oh my God, Saka! What are you waiting for, man? Shoot! Like Saka hesitated for a split of a second. He should have shot right there. Shoot! Bastoni managed to recover. All right, we're seeing two substitutions for Arsenal: Rice and Ben White. Saka took his time. Saka took his time, man. And in the other side, also Inter Milan, they subbed off Lautaro Martinez and Barella, and they're gonna play Esposito and Fratesi. Fratesi sounds like a Italian dish, man. I'm just updating it here, guys, for you, so that you're always updated in the football rig. Barella. Rice and Whites instead of Eze and Timber. Eze really didn't have a good game, I'll be honest. Eze was kind of underwhelming. But I think about Timber, I think he's resting him more than it's not related to performance. Because I think Timber was solid, but I think he's managing his minutes, so it's good to see, I guess. I don't know. Okay. White and Fratesi. Man, the name sounds like a macaroni. Like Alfredo. Alfredo Fuccini. So two substitutions each team. I don't know about this, man. Moreno, Zubamendi, and Rice. Seems a bit lethargic midfield. I don't know if they have the legs, man, or even creativity between them. Of course, Rice is always a good player, but Moreno, Rice, and Zubamendi, the combination between the three, I'm not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of this combination in the midfield. I think he should have played Odegaard. I personally would have subbed Eze and played Odegaard instead of Rice. For two reasons. I think we're lacking creativity, and the second reason is I want to rest Rice as much as possible. But that's just me. Enter. Oh, Esposito! Esposito, man, was gonna score. Okay, I officially jinxed Mosquera. I said he was the best defensive player in the first half. Now he's the worst. Both player beat him, man. Thuram and Esposito. Are we gonna see Gabriel Magalhaes? I think, knowing Arteta, I think we're gonna see Gabriel Magalhaes replacing Mosquera. And honestly, it makes sense both tactically and in terms of fitness because Mosquera just came from an injury, so I'm not sure if he's gonna play the full 90. Nice, Kelly. Yeah, Mosquera lacks that kind of experience defensively. You can see it. You can feel it even. You can really feel it. You genuinely feel it. And you don't want him to have that kind of bozo moment because that will really impact his confidence. So I would be pro. Oh my god. Oh, Thuram, man, I'm happy that Thuram is a bum. Oh, that was a deflection. Okay, I thought it was a shot from him. I'll be proactive and replace Mosquera with Gabriel. That's just me. DeMarco with the corner. Inside the box. Oh, Esposito, man. This guy, man, he's been getting a lot of shots. Man, this guy Esposito, man, he's playing well. Can't lie. He knows how to utilize his body very well. I mean, he's guarding the ball, turning, shooting. He's doing it all. Skelly. Nice. Ben White. Benny Blanco. Oh, Benny Blanco. What was that? Oh, Gabriel Jesus. He managed to catch the ball. Nice. He managed to recover it. There we go. Saka. Zubimendi. To Jesus. Goes all the way back to Mosquera. Our general, Declan Rice. Man, I love the player. I just love Declan Rice, man. He's just so good, man. So lucky that we have him in our squad. Benny Blanco to Saka. And it's an offside. Ah, that was very marginally, man. We're entering the last 20 minutes of the game. So let's try to control it. If we score, that's good. If not, do not allow them to score. Nice, Mosquera. Nice. I think Esposito is managing Mosquera very well. So if at least look, if you're not gonna play Gabriel, switch between William Saliba and Mosquera in terms of roles. Let Saliba track Esposito. Raya. And don't forget, guys, to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Leave a comments about the game, your thoughts, your opinion. As usual, you're always welcome. Oh my god. Yeah. Defend. Okay, Raya saves it. Okay, Inter are turning a notch and now they are being dangerous. All the attacks now is for Inter. There's a huge shift in momentum in the game now. DiMarco. There we go. Nice, man. Okay. Yellow card against Esposito. Or Bastoni. Oof, Marino. You're actually the one who deserves a yellow card. Yeah, there we go. That's a yellow card. Yeah, that's an obvious yellow card, man. That's an obvious one, man. That's an obvious one. Hmm. Okay. Inter Milan are controlling, man. It's worrying. You can sense the goal. You can sense the goal. Thuram. Okay. Well, for sure. So we need to kill the momentum somehow. We need to soak that pressure and absorb it. All right, two substitutions for Arsenal: Gabriel Magalhaes and Victor Gyökeres. So no chance for Jesus to score the hat trick. Shame, man. He deserved the hat trick here, but in terms of Gabriel Magalhaes, I think that's the right call, and it's good to see Gyökeres as well. I hope he managed to score, maybe. I'm just updating it for you guys as well, so that you are always updated with the latest of the lineup. So Gyökeres and Gabriel Magalhaes both and they subbed off Mosquera and Jesus. Well, one Jesus scored the hat trick, but Mosquera one I understand completely because Mosquera, I mean, Esposito has been beating him in every aspect of the game. Even Thuram lately has been beating Mosquera. So, and don't forget he just came back from a long-term injury. So you got to manage his minutes. You got to give him, the gradual minutes until he's fully fit and fully ready to play the full 90s. But I'm glad that Gabriel at least got the chance to rest for 70-ish minutes of the game. Those minutes are really important. Okay, Inter Milan, man. Look, man, Inter Milan are controlling the game. If they show up like the possession stats, I think it's gonna be like 60% to them, even higher than 60%. Okay, Dave Raya, nice. Okay. I haven't seen Rice. I haven't seen Rice at all. So what? Marino's playing as a number 10? I think. Nice. Nice pressure from Saka and Gyökeres. Both nice. They forced a mistake. Okay, Martinelli. Fifth substitution for Arsenal. Arteta. Okay, Martinelli is gonna be. He's gonna enter now the pitch. Oh, Rice to Saka. Saka shots and saved. But still, the other side. Rice control. Nice. Trossard. Back to Rice. Is he gonna cross it? Oh, nice. Skelly. Skelly, man. What you doing, bro? Goes all the way back. Gabriel goes all the way back to Raya. Oh, man. You mean Peruvian? Oh, my God. Our Italian, according to Denzel, is going to come on now. I don't know if you should Saka pass the ball to Gyökeres there or. All right. Trossard is going to be out. There we go. 5 substitutions so far for Arsenal. A little bit late, if you ask me about Martinelli. A little bit late. I think Martinelli should have came on, I don't know, minute 60 or something. Okay, Rice. Nice. Saliba. Okay. It's really good to see such quality coming off the bench for Arsenal, man. It's just it's amazing, man. Gyökeres, nice. Saka to the other side. Lovely. Martinelli. Martinelli. Martinelli with the pace. Hey, Speedy Gonzalez, man. What you doing? That was awful touch from Martinelli. He thinks he's playing FIFA, man. Hit and run. Okay. 10 more minutes to go. Let's go, Arsenal. Look, man. Yeah, look. Gabriel, man. You're not running away from Gabriel. You think this is mascara, bro? It's the beast. The beast in the building, bro. Have some respect. Okay. Arsenal are defending. Oh, DeMarco's alone. DeMarco's alone. But why the hell you left him? DeMarco again? Oh, nice of Mendy. Nice composure there in the box. Yeah, Chorus. A Cherby, yellow card. What the hell was that, man? Is he playing WWE or? Two substitutions now for Inter Milan. Not getting even bother to do the substitutions for Inter Milan, man. Who cares? Oh, Marino. Okay. Come on. Bastoni. All the Arsenal players are defending right now, as they should. Oh, a corner for Inter Milan. Okay. DeMarco taking the corner. Nice. Martinelli. Come on, Martinelli. Martinelli, what a lovely pass to Jokeris. Nice. Jokeris! What a goal from Jokeris! Lovely, 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 lovely from Jokeris. What a pass from Martinelli. Jokeris with the first touch, with the run. He tried to pass to Saka, man, but it goes back to Jokeris and he placed it. Perfecto. Look at that. Look at that. What a shot from Jokeris, man. My striker. Look at that shot. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. E le Giuseppe Miazza. Calma, calma. Man, Jokeris, man. What a goal. What a goal from Jokeris. And it's over. We won, guys, against Inter Milan, man. Inter Milan, who? Down the drain. Down the drain, man. Lovely, 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 lovely goal from Jokeris. Unbelievable. The touch, the shots, the accuracy. Just beautiful. Again, man, watching Arsenal UCL night, man. What can I say? Just beautiful. Winning against Inter Milan away. I think every Arsenal fan is buzzing. Ay, ay, ay. DeMarco, cross, Thuram, and goal kick. Look at this. Look at this fraud now. Arsenal fans will celebrate this and finish first like Champions League trophy. Man, nobody said we won the trophy, but we can enjoy the win, can't we? Look at these celebration police. Hold that. Hold that, Dandro. Hold that. Did Mo switch off his stream yet? Ay, ay, ay. Martinelli, nice, nice anticipation from Martinelli. Wanted to snatch the ball from Fender, but yeah, man, 3-1 for Arsenal. Lovely. Hey, gotta say, Arteta, man, spot on, man. With the starting 11, with your substitutions, with the lineup, with everything, spot on so far. Can't lie. He's mad. Yeah, I might just watch like the recaps of his watch along. Like I'll go to the goals and see, and also his goal, of course, see his celebration. Oh man. All that. Look, man, we're gonna wait and see then from here until April, May. If I'm holding a trophy, man, I'll be so salty, Dantrum. Believe me, believe me, man. You're gonna definitely hold that. I. Let's go. Let's go. Can we make it 4? Can we make it 4? I can't lie. Internazionali are dreadful. Dreadful and poor performance from them. Saka, lovely bicycle pass. If that's a thing. Martinelli, cross the Rice. Man, they are playing futsal right now. So stream was elite. Well, then I might watch it. Big up, Mo. And hard luck, bro. Tough luck, I would say. Come on. Another corner for Arsenal. Let's go. Corner for Arsenal. Guess who's taking it? The general, Declan Rice. It's a NFL. Look at the discipline, man. Every single Arsenal player went back at the moment they heard the whistle, and it's a foul. They just went all back fast. Discipline. Love it. Just like the military. Oh, nice. Eucharist. Eucharist. Shot from. Oh my god. What the hell was that, Eucharist? Oh my god. What was that, man? What was that? Shit, man. Very bad shot. Yeah, that was an awful shot by Jokers. But I think because the ball bounced, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and make excuse for him. 3 minutes added. DeMarco on the left. Cross from DeMarco. Oh! Fratesi. Even Fratesi is a chance even worse than Jokeris, man. Look at that. What the fuck? How the hell did he miss that? Sorry, that's an easy ball for an easy chance to score. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Inter Milan was dreadful. And you're telling me he's outlashing against Lautaro and Thuram, man. All of the Inter Milan players are bad. Every single one of them. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Mm-mm-mm. Yellow card for Rice. Saliba clears it. Nice. Jokeris. Nice, Eucharist. Bony on the right. Ooh. And cleared by Saka. Nice. Come on, Martinelli. Where's your pace? Nice, Martinelli. Nice, Martinelli. Lovely, lovely footwork from Martinelli and dribble. Marino. I think Inter Milan already surrendered. They just gave up. Yeah, at this point, I think it's personal agenda against him. But anyways, guys, the Arsenal won 3-1 against Inter Milan away. Who anticipated and expected that? I definitely did not see this coming. I did not see this coming, guys, and I'm so happy that Arsenal won. What a performance from Arsenal. What a performance from the players. And what a masterclass from Arteta. Look, I got to give the guy credit when the credit is due. And this is a game where I'm going to give full credit to Arteta, the way he set up the team and the way he anticipated the game, the way he addressed it, the approach. It all worked out for him. And I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy that we won. It's a big, big win for Arsenal. Now we are sitting top of the Champions League with 7 wins out of 7. Perfecto. Perfecto. And now next is Almaty. I couldn't care less what happens in that game, but I think we should even win that game as well. Moving on, this is a big boost for Arsenal, especially after an awful performance, in my opinion, against Nottingham Forest away, where we drew 0-0. And this is a big boost for Arsenal to go against Manchester United, our arch enemy, our opponent, the team that I hated all my childhood, and actually win against them because they are also in form. They won against City, and they're going to come in with high confidence. And this is a big boost for Arsenal as well. So happy for the players, so happy for Arteta and the team. And let's continue from here. Let's build up from here. The way we played here, we don't want to change. We want to continue, keep the ball running. I want the snowball effect. The snowball effect, win after win after win, and big wins against big teams. Inter Milan is not an easy team. Inter Milan is not an easy team to win against, and I'm so happy that we did. And yeah, man, I don't have much to say except congratulations to every single Arsenal fan. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And on that note, guys, tomorrow, don't forget to tune in. I'm going to have the Arsenal news drill down. I'm going to cover everything that is related to Arsenal, outside, of course, the watch along and the performances that we had. We're going to talk about everything that is going on in Arsenal Football Club in terms of news, injuries update, transfer news, ins and outs, and everything that is related to the Gooners. And guys, on that note, I want you to stay safe. Please do. And have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. What a win, man. What a win. Man.